Welcome to 100 Days of Better Minecraft. Better Minecraft is a mod where it's just Minecraft, but better, as the title says. There are a bunch of new structures and biomes added to the game, as well as mobs and different dimensions. There is just so many different things that you can do, so if you guys want to play this mod as well, I'll link it in the description below, so go check it out. Also, this video took me so long to make, so I really hope you guys enjoy it, and let's just get started now, shall we? Starting off in a Mesa biome. Just great. No trees, no nothing. Alright. Also, our skin is so cool in 3D, but the back of it is still not fixed, as you can see. So I'm just gonna simplify this book because it's pretty long. All it is just telling us that there are quests that you can do and you can get rewards for them. So yeah. Now let's try to get out of this Mesa biome because it is not an ideal place to start. I finally found a tree and I just wanted to talk about the sounds in this game. Just listen. Do you hear that? There are so many nice sounds in this game, it's like, wow. And there's also new mobs that I was first discovering. Look at that. I thought it was gonna kill me, but it just ran away. And let me tell you now, these dead bushes in deserts and mesas, oh, they have scared me so many times in this. Anyways, that's pretty much it for day 1. I dug myself into a hole and called it a night. Day 2, I gathered some materials, got myself a bed, and finally went to sleep. Day 3 to 5, I made myself a little farm and a cute house to stay in, temporarily. Day 6, I went mining. I found this little structure full of zombies, and then I ended up dying. First death, but at least I'm not in hardcore. I made myself some iron gear, so I felt a little more confident to go in caves. And then I found this guy. I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna attack me. It's a little goblin. But no, it was actually so cute and friendly. The iron trade is basically the only one I did throughout this entire 100 days. But yeah, they were very helpful. Anyways, after making some iron gear, I felt pretty confident to go inside this zombie structure and see what I could find. Sorry for those horrific sounds that you just had to hear. Day 8, I set a waypoint and went off adventuring to see what I could find. I found my first village in the savannah biome. They had this cool bounty board where you could do tasks for them, like get them glass or like kill mobs, and they would give you prizes. I did do the glass one and I got a banner and some emeralds. I found rhinos, which are literally my favourite animal, so I wanted to take it home with me as a pet, but then it started attacking me and I got so scared. So instead I settled for bringing the snail home, and I called it Gary. Very creative, I know. After bringing Gary home, I found this little structure which I thought was a pillager outpost, but it wasn't. It was just a structure that every village had. It didn't have anything good though. I found another one, and then I also found Stonehenge. Like, what is this doing here? But this one didn't have a village attached to it, so maybe I was wrong about the village thing. But it did have a church, which had this Power 4 book. I was so excited when I saw this. I then stumbled across a jungle, and I was not going to leave without a parrot. And I don't know why I did this, because there are so many other mobs, and I choose to have parrots, which are already in Minecraft. So I found little Bluey over here, and I took him home. And you know, Bluey needed a friend, so I found Greyy. And you know, they made the rhinos aggressive, but not the lions. The lions are safe. And I found this little dirt igloo. They have the snow ones in normal Minecraft, but this one was a dirt one. And then I crawled around for like 10 whole minutes waiting for this zombie villager to turn back to normal. And I saved the day, and I didn't even get anything out of this, so I don't know why I did it. Day 12, I was back home, and somehow Gary had gotten out of his fenced cage, so I made it one bigger. And then the next day, Gary somehow got out again. I don't know, maybe snails can climb or something. I didn't know they could. But yeah, I found him again, very close to the house. And yeah, I accidentally hit him, and because snails have such low health, I killed him. I'm so sorry, Gary. But I had to move on, so day 14 I went mining and I kept getting tricked by this one ore that looked like diamonds so much, but it was not diamonds. I didn't end up finding any diamonds, so I just went out and I looked for a place to build my base. I found another village pretty close to my house. This waystone was so helpful, it's in every village and it's so easy to like teleport around. I then found this seal which I took home because it was so cute and I called it Sealy. And then I made this little area for her. And then I finally got started on making my big base. So I collected all the materials that I needed and got started. I found this perfect island for what I needed. I flattened it out and it was somehow already day 23. I covered my whole island in this white sand. And while I was looking for more materials, I found this cute little squirrel and I had to take it home. That's another pet added to the list. I finally finished placing all the white sand. And this took me a while because I had to go out like 1,000 blocks to find some more of this. Not sure if you can guess what I'm building yet, but these blocks, these brown ones right here, gave me the inspiration to do this whole theme. Anyways, I then started on the build. And if you guessed right, then well done, because you could see me reveal it right here. It's a candy land. I mean, I just looked at that block and I thought, oh my gosh, it looks like a cake. Anyways, that was a lot of building, so I had to take a break and I went adventuring. I looked at the map right here. It was pretty helpful to see the things that I missed. Like this, in this jungle there was these two big structures and I somehow missed them. I first went to this desert temple, but it was in the Mesa. I was being super cautious. I broke the pressure plate, but then this chest I opened was actually a trapped chest. So yeah, I ended up dying. But there was this super helpful like death symbol, so I knew exactly which direction to go. So yeah, I got my stuff back pretty easily, and there was another desert kind of temple pretty close by, so I ran to that one, and of course I'm not going to make the same mistake again, right? Wrong. I got rid of most of the TNT, but apparently there was still some there. But I didn't die this time, so it's fine. I found this little Mesa village, and it had an aquarium inside one of the houses. And it had this little axolotl fish tank, which of course I had to take home. And next to that village was this ghost town right here. It didn't have anything too good, but it did have these ghosts, which was so cool. I accidentally hit one, and then one came after me. Look how fast they are. Oh my goodness, they were terrifying. Although I did find this really cool cowboy hat, and I think it really suits me, you know? Also, the axolotl is now in my house, and it looks so cool. I then made the horrible mistake to go to this jungle area right here, and you might be wondering why it was a horrible mistake. Well, you'll see. So I went into this structure right here first, and there was a cave spider spawn, so I was like, nope, not doing this. Like, look how fast I was taking damage. And then I was like, oh yeah, I am not doing this. I am not ready yet. And then this baby husk comes out of nowhere and like kills me, because I was already on low health. And then I died again, and keep in mind I spawned in the Mesa because my bed was obstructed or something. So I had to walk more than 1,000 blocks twice already. And then I was like, okay, I am not walking that far again, so I set my spawn in my tent, but a creeper ended up, exploding it. I swear I was having the worst luck ever. And then I came back a third time, and the same baby husk killed me. And then at this point I was debating if it was even worth it to go back there and get my stuff. But I did eventually get it, so everything was fine. And then I brought little Sealy over here from the old tent to this big cake mansion. Anyways, I felt like I should have gotten diamonds by now. I mean, it's day 55 and I still don't have any diamonds. So I went to go mining. And surprise, surprise, I did not get a single diamond, but I just ended up dying. So day 56, I already just left the cave and I was like, not doing this, nope. And then I made Sealy its exact same cage in our new island. And of course, she loved it. And then I enchanted my fishing rod and crossbow. And the fishing rod had this thing called deep fry where you could basically just get cooked fish whenever you reel in fish. So that was pretty cool. And then I was admiring how the crossbows actually show when they're in the anvil. Like, that looks so cool. And then I found this structure over here, and honestly, this structure had probably the best loot that I've seen in any structure. I probably only say that though because I found this diamond. But there were also loads of cool enchanted books there. And then I was having fun with this pink, like, desert biome, because when you walk out, the clouds go normal, and when you walk in, the clouds go pink. Anyways, I've been looking for a horse this entire time, but I didn't have my saddle on me. So I had to walk like over 1,000 blocks again to go get that saddle. But then while I was home, I decided to place down these paintings, and I was so excited because there were so many different options. So I picked this pretty whale right here, and then I picked this one to keep the skeletons and creepers away. Anyways, I finally ended up getting my horse. While going home, I found this little minecart ride, and I was just like, yeah, let me just ride this without even looking at what's down there. And you know, I guess I got karma for that one, because when I went down, there was a little bit of a trick waiting for me. By trick, I mean it tried to kill me. Like, I don't even know how I set on fire right then, but it tried to throw me into the lava. I quickly left that place and decided to look for this buried treasure map. I looked for so long, but I could not find it, so I just gave up in the end. Remember earlier when I said lions were not dangerous? Yeah, I take it back, it almost killed my horse. Anyways, I finally made it back to the island. Obviously there's no point of having my horse on like my stranded island because it doesn't go in water. So I made this little stable, and this pillager interrupted me. Because I knew I was not gonna get diamonds by mining, I was like, okay, the only other way to get quick diamond gear was to trade with villagers, and I'm surprised I didn't do this any sooner. So yeah, this took me quite a while, of course, so here's a quick montage. That took 10 days to get full diamond armor, already enchanted. I should have done that a long time ago. Anyways, day 80, I wanted a little break from enchanting, so I went on my horse and went to go find that area that I just showed. Well, that was a plan until I started lagging, and then my horse was invisible, I couldn't get off the horse, and everything was just void. So I left and I joined back, and somehow I died. So yeah, I lost my horse, and I also lost all my diamond armor that I just got. But I did find this turtle, which made me feel a little better. I put it with Sealy in here. But yeah, luckily it wasn't that hard to get all my stuff back. But later I realised that I did lose my crossbow. So there's no way I'm getting that back. Day 84, I went to go get some obsidian so I could finally go to the Nether. Then I made my Nether portal and was kind of nervous to see where I would spawn. I ended up in this like nice biome, which kind of looks like it should be in the overworld. Quickly wanted to go over this because a few days skipped, but I didn't want to not be prepared for the Nether, so I had to go get a shield and make a bow, and apparently look through this book as well. Back in the Nether, I found this insane blaze looking creature. I didn't dare to go near it though. But there was this cute little slime fly thing. And it was so cute, so I had to take this one back home. But then there was also another one in my house, and I realised then that I don't think I'll be able to keep it because it will probably just go through the Nether portal again. The only structure I found in the Nether was this one little netherite house, so I built my way over to it, and this is all that it had, plus some wither skeletons for me to fight. And then I was staring at this little ghost thing, and then it attacked me. And that's when I knew that it was time to leave the Nether. Anyways, I then discovered that I could make a backpack. And then I discovered that you could make even more better backpacks. And I ended up having a golden backpack. And then I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, it's day 88 and I have no idea what to do. So I came up with the idea of making a montage because this game is just so pretty. Well, that was a good use of 4 days. I genuinely had a good time filming that. And I finally got a name tag for Sealy, but the turtle was gone that I got earlier. I think it might have died because of the ice. And then day 93 I explored this thing over here, which just ended up being a mine shaft with literally nothing inside. But it did look really cool. And I will say there were probably chests somewhere inside, but I just could not find any. I then got started on my last build in this world, but I only had 5 days to do it, which is pretty long now that I think about it. So I made myself some concrete and got started. I did have to get rid of this little H that I put on top. It was supposed to be like helipad for when I get an elytra, but I kind of knew that I was never going to get to the end. I kind of got really scared here because my water turned into ice, and I thought that was going to happen every single time I placed concrete powder, but it didn't, so we were good. You know, these piglin guys are always sneaking through my portal. Sorry, that has literally no significance to what I'm doing, but I hope you can guess what I'm building based off the few shots that you guys have seen. And look who it is, it's Grey. I clearly don't have a favourite parrot, but you know, we have a Grey up there. A very random last minute build, but I felt like the top of the cake felt a bit empty, so it needed something. And that only took me like 1 day, so clearly 5 days was way more than enough. And then I picked up Grey to show her the building, and I think she really liked it. I mean, look how amused she is when I pick her up by her ears. And for the rest of day 96, I was just running around in circles because I did not know what I wanted to do for the last 3 days. You know, I think I picked the smartest squirrel of the group. Definitely. And then obviously I picked the most fun thing that you can do in Minecraft. Just had to find myself one of these and I was entertained for the rest of the day. Well, at least I thought I was, until this happened. Yeah, I used it all up, but now the carrot's gone. And there was only one way to get my saddle back. But of course I would never hurt Mr. Piggy. Day 98, I changed my painting in remembrance of Mr. Piggy. I also did some fishing and I got nothing interesting. And then I ate some suspicious stew thinking it would give me like a cool random effect, but it just gave me like the same sound as when you kill like the ender dragon, as if I did something really cool, but it really wasn't that cool. And then it was officially day 99, the last day in my candy island. But I was kind of sad because I had to say bye to all my precious pets, Grey, Bluey, Squirrely, and Sealy. I think there's a little pattern with our names. Couldn't forget about our axolotl and the pig that we lost. And we also lost our snail and horse. Oh, this is really sad. I cannot take care of pets apparently. I even said goodbye to our little villagers over here. And goodbye to our island. This is probably like one of the best builds I've ever done. And I'm not a good builder, so I was proud of this. And maybe in the future when I do multiple 100-day videos, I'll come back here and I'll check out the memories that we have made. I probably should have done this at the start of the video, but I only like looked through all the books that we got now, and they had some cool stuff. Like, I feel like I haven't explored this mod enough, so I'll probably be playing more better Minecraft in the future. Anyways, it was officially the end of day 99. I watched the sun go down and I watched the moon go up. And it was officially day 100. I really hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, because I had so much fun making this video. Again, the mod is linked down below, so if you want to play some better Minecraft too, it will be linked in the description. Anyways, that is the end of the video, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!